Year 1 and welcome to your science lesson. This science is going to take you over 2 weeks to do, okay? So don't worry about it if you've not finished it all. I'm really looking for some really in-depth knowledge to come out of this as well, okay? So we are looking at groupings of different animals. Now we've looked at omnivores, carnivores and herbivores, but we need to look at the different types of animals as well there are. So let's get started. Okay, so first group of animals is mammals. Also insects, fish, amphibians, reptiles and birds as well. So, let's find out a little bit about each one of those groups of animals. Okay, so this is a mammal. Mammals usually have hair or fur. They are born alive, they're not born into eggs, and the mothers feed their babies milk. We, humans, are mammals because we do all those things, okay? So a lion is a mammal. A zebra is a mammal. Are there any other mammals you can think of? Let's look at a different group. Insects. Okay, so insects have 6 legs. You might have learnt this last year when you were doing our mini beasts in your reception. Their bodies are made up of 3 parts. Whoever's going to be researching this, it'd be interesting to see what are the 3 parts. Some insects have wings and they lay eggs. So we have a butterfly here and we have a ladybird here. Can you think of any other insects? Fish. So fish live in water and they have fins instead of legs and gills instead of lungs. They lay their eggs in water and they lay a lot of eggs. They don't just have one egg at a time. They can lay thousands of eggs. So look, we've got a clownfish. If you've watched Finding Nemo, you might know what this is. And we've got a neon tetra, which are very pretty fish as well. Can you think of any other fish? Okay, so here we have amphibians. Amphibian. It's a bit of a tricky name. Amphibians live on land and in the water. Wow, so they have 2 places to stay. They lay their eggs in the water. So you might remember that a frog's eggs, and they grow into tadpoles. So you might want to think about that when you're looking at your amphibians. And here we have a frog and a salamander. Can you see some differences and similarities between them? I'd like to know what other amphibian animals there are. Reptiles. Reptiles live in water and on land, just like amphibians. But they have scales and are cold-blooded. So we are warm-blooded as mammals, but they are cold. This means that they cannot keep warm by themselves and need to be in a warm place. Do you think they could be in rainy England? They lay their eggs on land. So we've got a lizard and we've got a snake. Can you think of any other reptiles? Birds. Now, we have lots of birds in the UK, don't we? Birds have a beak instead of a mouth. They have wings and feathers and 2 legs, and they lay eggs. Can you see a penguin and a mandarin duck? I've never seen a mandarin duck before. It's very pretty. So, you need to find out, are there any other birds? What other breed of bird do you know? There's lots. Okay, so what you'll be doing is creating a poster about one of the groups of animals. Now, I've got us a little bit of a checklist, so then we know we're getting everything you want to know about your group of animals. So you'll need to do a title for the name of your group, so mammals or birds. What's the group of animals eat? What do they eat? So I know some mammals might eat, deer or rabbits. What habitat do they live in? So we know that reptiles need to live in a hot habitat, don't we? A list of animals in this group. So we saw, for example, in the amphibians, there was frogs, salamander. What other animals are there in that group? Okay, then I need you to research 2 more facts about the group of animals, explaining what they are. For example, if they are cold-blooded, that's a really good fact. Or anything else you think is interesting for other people to know. A picture of your animal. So this could be just picture one type of animal from that group. You might draw a few. You might even just print some off, or you could draw your own and colour them in. Completely up to you. Okay? So you will be chosen to do a specific group. So then I know that everyone is covering at least one. And then when you put your work onto Seesaw, we can create a book all about the different groups of animals. Let's see which one you are going to do. So week 1. So this week, the red team. So if you're in red team, you'll be doing mammals. Blue team, you'll be looking at insects. Yellow team, you'll be looking at birds. Green team, you'll be looking at insects. Okay, so that is your job for this week. You need to create a poster and include all those things that I mentioned in the previous slide. So you may want to rewind the video and pause it on there so you know you've got everything you need to include. Okay, I want you to be as creative as possible with your poster. If you want to do any 3D elements to it, or you want to do lots of drawing or some sculptures of your animals, that'd be even better. I'd love to see how creative you can be at home. Okay, right, then next week, so the 18th of May, so whatever day you want to do next week, the red team will be looking at reptiles, blue team amphibians, yellow team reptiles, and green team amphibians. But just focus on what you've been chosen for this week. Okay, right, year 1, you can pause the video and then go and create your posters. I'm so excited to see what information you can come up with. Okay, have fun.